Hey guys, it's Golf, and today we'll be looking at the Supreme drop that's dropping tomorrow. There's some pretty good stuff in here. This week they're mainly collabing with the North Face, and they actually got some good stuff. I think they'll be able to redeem their last collab with the North Face. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, first up we got the Supreme North Face Mountain Parka, retailing for $398. Personally, I really like the jacket. I think the color scheme, the mountains, it looks really awesome. Supreme branding is pretty minimal. I'd have to say $398 does seem like a little much, but I think the jacket looks really good. It's a definite cop for me. Next up, we got something very similar. It's another heavy-duty North Face jacket, retailing for $498. I'm not as much of a fan as this, just because it looks way more thick. But I guess if you're like hiking up in the mountains or something, you kind of need it. And if you're a hype beast, you know, it's important. Everything else is pretty similar, besides the fact that it's bigger. It's a good jacket for $498, so you guys know how I am with the price. But overall, it's pretty good. Next up, we got some Supreme North Face t-shirts coming in black, blue, and white. They retail for $58. I really like these t-shirts a lot. They're my favorite t-shirts that come out from the Supreme in a long time. $58, that seems like a little much, considering most tees are $44. But the actual design and the graphics are really cool. You know, they're sticking with the mountain theme, and then the North Face and Supreme branding is really cool, I think. Overall, it's a really, really cool shirt, and I'd definitely buy it right now. Next up, we got the Supreme North Face crewneck sweatshirt coming in at $118. It also comes in black, blue, and white, just like the t-shirt, and it also has the same graphic as the t-shirt. So it's basically the same thing, it's just warmer, has longer sleeves. I really like it a lot. Supreme and North Face are really doing a good job for this week's drop. Next up, we got a North Face backpack coming in at $168. It's not too much to say about it. I think it looks really cool. It has some mountain design on it, and Supreme branding's pretty minimal. That's not a big deal. Overall, it's a really cool backpack. Next up, we got a North Face blanket coming in at $298 with the mountain design on it. It's a pretty good blanket. $300. I don't see how the price is that high. It does say that it has good insulation to keep you warm, but I don't think anyone will be using this in the mountains. It's Supreme. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's still a really cool blanket. To conclude the Supreme North Face collab, we have some North Face dad hats coming in once again, white, blue, and black. They have the same graphic that was on the crew neck and the t-shirt, and they are $54. I think that's a really good price. Not as many people seem to like it, these hats, as the other items, so if you're trying to cop an item, I definitely go for these. You'll probably take a W if you go for these ones, but if you try and go for the jacket or the t-shirts, you're gonna take a huge L. Next up, Supreme's collabing with Polartec as well, and we got a Polartec Deepa balaclava. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that, for $48. It's actually cheaper than the hats that are dropping this week, and I think they look pretty cool. It's just, I don't think anyone would ever really use this. I don't really think there are many mountain climbers that are also hype beasts, but maybe there are, I don't know. But it's still a really cool collectible thing to have. I really like it. Next up, we got a Supreme sleeve logo waffle thermal for $88, which I think is a really good price. Overall, the item is pretty good. It comes in a bunch of different colors, and it also comes in camo. I'm not a huge fan of the font on the sleeve, but it's pretty good. It's definitely not the best item this week, but I think the pricing is pretty reasonable, and I think it's an okay item. Next up, we got a Supreme GT hooded sweatshirt for $158. It comes in 3 different color schemes: green and blue, white and black, and red and black. It's an okay item, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. It's not clicking with me. Next up, we got a Supreme Polartec scarf for $54, which is a pretty good price. It comes in 5 different colors, and it says Supreme on it. There's not much to say. I really like the pink one. I think that's going to sell it really quick. Overall, it's a really good item. Next up, we got some Supreme liquid metal logo caps for $48. I'm not quite sure what the liquid metal means, but they're just standard logo caps, and the box logo seems to be like shiny and reflective. I don't really like it that much, but it's just a standard logo cap, so it's pretty good. Next up, we got some hoodies that are pretty much blank. They come in 4 colors: black, orange, blue, and white, and they have some stuff on the sleeves that I don't really like that much. It's just a bunch of different things. Apparently the item is called Menace Hooded Sweatshirt, so the stuff on the sleeves just looks kind of silly to me, and for $148 I really don't like it that much. To conclude this week's drop, we got some Supreme Core Drawer Camp Caps for $54, which is the standard price. I really don't like Core Drawer that much. It doesn't appeal to me. Besides that, they're just regular caps that release every week. They're fine, but I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the material, but it's okay. That's it for this week's drop. I definitely think this is one of Supreme's better drops this season. I really like the North Face collabs that they did this week. It definitely was better than the North Face collabs a few weeks back with those ugly puff jackets that were $1,000. But yeah, it's been a good drop, and I'd like to know what you guys think about it. So like and subscribe if you want, and thanks for watching.